Sam, my older brother, we played a lot when we were kids. We played in the woods.
When we were kids, our sense of adventure would take us into the backyards, and we'd be back there for hours in what we called the jungle.
We played hide and go seek and ghosts in the graveyard and invented bad guys out in the woods and chopped down evil plants. It started getting more difficult when Sam went to a different high school than I did. And then he left for college.
And then, me being the older brother, I moved off to college, and Nolan did the same thing a few years later. And college was busy, and we really didn't have a lot of time to connect.
Then he moved to Boston, and I moved to Denver, and now we're thousands of miles apart.
I'm excited for this race because I think it'll give us both an opportunity to reconnect and develop our grown-up relationship.
And we've both changed in so many ways as adults that I feel like we have to form a new relationship. But we have a lot of things that aren't in common.
I really, really like competition.
He's super competitive, and I'm not.
He hates competition.
He's more sciencey, technical.
I've become an engineer and scientist and scaled down to working on very, very small nanoscopic possibilities.
I like poetry and art.
Nolan is organized to the T, where he's got his desk and his shelves up above, and each shelf is labeled with each particular thing. Me? Well, I got a pile for what I used yesterday, a pile for what I used last week, and that pile over there for what I forgot about. I'd be the one losing the passport.
Sam and I have a lot of things in common.
Being vegetarian is extremely important to both of us.
We're both vegetarian.
Something that we've grown together with, and we like to share a lot of recipes. And
one thing that Sam and I do have in common is we both make ginger beer, and it tastes really good. We both like riding bicycles.
I feel like one of these days, Nolan and I are going to plan an epic adventure together.
We both really like talking to people and meeting new people.
Some people like to say I've never met a stranger, so even though I live in Boston where people are snobby, I walk up to people on the street and just talk to them. I'm pretty sure I'll end up doing that in foreign cities, and even though I don't know a single other language, I'll make a fool of myself talking in English.
Why would we make a kick-ass team?
We'll have an opportunity to take advantage of our newfound strengths as adults, but also there might be some unknowns where we have some weaknesses that we didn't know about, and those are going to come out.
I think Sam would push me to go faster and try to beat out the other teams, but I would be playing that role of let's chill out, let's calm down, let's just go because we're going.
I think me being competitive and pushing Nolan will be great, but Nolan being such a perfectionist sometimes and wanting to take it easy will be good because it'll keep me from making mistakes.
We would make a kick-ass team.
Our team would be da bomb, like da bomb.
I think that the Amazing Race would be good for us to spend some time together, some really intense time. Maybe form part of that new relationship, that adult relationship that I want with Sam.
I think we still have that brotherly mojo, that connection, that we're broskies.